Welcome to the American education system, which, despite huge technological advances and massive changes to the global economy, has remained largely the same since the beginning, stemming back to the colonization of America. That system being this: a teacher that knows everything stands in front of a classroom and tells all of the children what they would be tested on. The only main difference between the classroom of new and the classroom of old is that instead of writing on slate tablets, the students write on paper or take notes with technology. Despite technology having the potential to revolutionize the way we educate future generations, we are currently using it to only optimize the old system, which doesn't solve any of the problems with it. Those problems being this: limited time with the educator, every student is expected to learn the same way at the same pace, and our education system being very, very expensive. We believe that we should move away from the traditional style of education in favor of internet educating. Technology has the potential to solve all of these problems, starting with number one. For most students, the most time they'll see their teacher is around 40 minutes a day. Not nearly enough time for most human teachers to address the concerns of all of their students. But the internet is different. Students have access to the internet 24/7, and there are a multitude of different educators on the same subject. So if a student just doesn't comprehend a subject in a way that one educator explains it, they could easily find another one to explain it their way. Which leads into point number 3. In traditional school, the teacher teaches at a pace that is right for maybe one student. The other students are either too bored because they already understand the material, or lost because they are missing knowledge that they should already have, which leads into another issue. Every student learns a different way. Not everyone is able to retain information spewed at them during a lecture, and technology gives us access to all sorts of different types of learning. Students can watch videos, read blogs, and even find activities with step-by-step instructions on how they themselves can conduct a hands-on experiment at home. And it is also way more cost-efficient than traditional schooling as well. Think about this: if a piece of paper costs around 1 cent, then the total cost to provide paper to every child in the US for one school year would average around $2 billion. This is not including the price of books either. The average American high school textbook ranges from $60 to $95. If the school were to buy just a classroom set of these books at the lowest price, then they would be spending $1,800 per class. Traditional schooling has other costs involved as well, such as the cost of the teacher's salary, cost of utilities, sending teachers to required classes, and so on. All of these average out to be just around $7,500 per student in the average American high school. And the price of the internet? Nothing. Technology can do more than traditional schooling for much less. Free programs such as Newton exist, which have potential to take students much further along in significantly less time than the traditional education style ever could. These programs use multiple different styles to teach students the content, then use data and test scores to determine which style was best for that student, which results in the student actually learning. With all of this in mind, we urge you to stop using technology to simply optimize the old way of teaching and use it to instead build a new, faster, smarter, cheaper, and better education system.
Oh, hello there. I'm at the gym. I don't know why you're here, but I'm going to do some push-ups, so you can join me on the floor if you want.
Now, I'm not doing this just to show off or anything. I'm actually doing this for science, okay? Ugh. You see what